Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss a recent article which tackles the subject of Jenna Ortega and her character, Tara Carpenter. More specifically, the question of what could happen to Tara in Scream 6 and its impact on not only the storyline of the movie, but also how the treatment of Tara has a potentially long-reaching and long-lasting impact on the franchise. So the question then remains, what would that impact be on not only Scream 6, but the future? Well, it's time to find out. Let's go! So the article I'm referencing today was posted on Screen Rant, and it has a lot to say. So let's jump in. The headline reads, Scream 6 now has a major risk with Tara, thanks to Jenna Ortega. Following Jenna Ortega's massive boost in popularity from Netflix's Wednesday, Scream 6 is in a risky position with Ortega's character, Tara. Jenna Ortega'S star power means Scream 6 could be taking a major risk with Tara's fate. Now, while her role was already integral to the plot of Scream 5, as Tara's older sister, Sam, tried to stop her attacker, Jenna Ortega's immense popularity after Netflix's Wednesday inevitably does change the perception of her character's future. Now, following Scream 5, Ortega took on the starring role of Wednesday Addams in Netflix adaptation of The Addams Family, which has now made her one of the most elite young actors in Hollywood, particularly in the horror genre. However, Scream 6 had already finished filming before Ortega's popularity really soared with Wednesday. I mean, she was already growing quite popular in her other films anyway, and the Wednesday role was just like throwing a match on a bonfire filled with gasoline. So consequently, the franchise Scream didn't have the hindsight to help secure its future by ensuring that Ortega's character Tara survives in Scream 6. Now, with Jenna Ortega now positioned as the biggest star of the young Scream cast, Tara is arguably the most crucial figure to keep around for more Ghostface attacks. I mean, I've been saying since Scream 5 came out personally that she was my most favorite character of the new cast, all the new members that were introduced in 5. Tara just shined. I mean, in my opinion, she shined in the role of Jenna. I always say those backwards. Jenna starred in a great way as Tara, and I think she did an incredible job with what she was given. Granted, we mostly just saw her in the hospital, there at the end of the house at the end, and then a little at the end, of course, an amazing opening attack sequence. So even with the shorter amount of time that we got to see her on screen in 5, I thought she absolutely shined and just made me want more. Like, I want to see more of what Jenna Ortega can do in the role of Tara, and I'm so excited that we're going to get to see that in March. We're just almost there. We're almost, basically 2.5 months away now from being able to see what they're going to do with Tara in this movie, how they're going to expand the character. And I'm very excited that Radio Silence has teased recently in one of their interviews a couple of weeks back how that even though Nev is gone, which is disheartening and sad in many ways, but also he said Tyler said the flip side of that was that we're going to get more of the development from these younger cast members, and i.e. more screen time. So I'm very, very, very excited to see exactly how that pans out for Jenna in this role of Tara. Now, the question that I hear some people asking is whether or not Jenna would be the right choice to focus on in the film moving forward. And this article addresses the comparison and contrast between her and Melissa Barrera. As it points out, while Tara's sister Sam, Melissa Barrera, was positioned as the new Sydney in Scream 2022, the better option would be to make Jenna Ortega'S character the franchise's main final girl. Since Neve Campbell isn't returning for Scream 6 or potentially future sequels due to compensation disputes, the franchise is truly relying on the younger cast for its longevity, with Jenna Ortega offering the biggest Scream Queen star power. Following the record-breaking success of Wednesday on Netflix, Jenna Ortega has proven that she can reliably lead a major horror project, which is exactly what the Scream franchise needs. And expanding on that is Tara's death would also mean losing Scream's most bankable new actress, with Ortega's presence likely contributing to better success at the box office. It's going to bring higher sales. Like, I know beyond a doubt that this Wednesday project is absolutely boosting those ticket sales for Scream in March, because all of those fans of Wednesday who love Jenna Ortega, they are going to come watch her in Scream 6. And additionally, since Tara's role in Scream 5 largely confined her to the hospital, like I mentioned earlier, or action-based sequences, the film really has yet to utilize Ortega's full potential as an emotionally compelling and versatile Scream Queen actor. I mean, just watch The Fallout and again continue to see the depth and what she offers to the table as a vulnerable yet also strong character. And it would be a shame for Scream 6 to tease the lengths that Jenna Ortega could go in headlining the franchise, only to kill off Tara, as her returning survivor character also offers a vast future and sequels as a young college student. So the article and I and myself both are of the same mindset that Tara is the future, that she can do wonders for the franchise. And in terms of bringing in box office sales, she far outweighs what Melissa Barrera would bring in terms of just star power. Fact of the matter is, the casting team of the franchise at Scream, when they did the Scream 5 casting, they absolutely nailed the jackpot. They hit the jackpot on Jenna Ortega before her star even really began to shine. They were able to grab her and get her in to this franchise. The best thing they could do right now is to keep her here for as long as possible. Now, that's another question. Some people said in the discussion I've had many times over on the Lethal Collective channel and as well here, is that as her star shines brighter and brighter, will Scream, the franchise, be able to afford to keep Tara, or Jenna Ortega rather, on the franchise? And we've already seen them dispute money with Neve Campbell. So they're already showing their hand that that Spyglass and Lantern may be a little bit on the cheap side when it comes to wanting to pay the cast. If that's true, and Jenna Ortega, again, her rate is only going to go higher. It's only going to cost more money the more she grows in popularity. So the other side of the coin is, will Scream, the Scream team, pay her? Those who control the money, the producers, the studio heads, will these individuals pay her the money as her rate gets higher and higher? That's a valid question. So that also could be a reason why it would be I'm telling you, it would be a Weinstein type of move. But in my opinion, if they were to kill off Tara because they're afraid they can't pay her, they just missed the shot that they possibly could have nailed for Scream 7 and beyond, even if they wanted to continue on past 7 with the Carpenter sisters or with Tara. That's for that matter. So it's a valid question, but you got to go for it. Scream has an opportunity to latch on and keep Jenna as the star of the franchise, bring in the box office sales, ride this rocket to the moon of success that Jenna is riding on, and capitalize on it. So I hope that they will do that and continue and not make the mistake of killing off Tara. Let's wait and see exactly how high these box office sales can go with Jenna Ortega attached to these films. All right, everyone. Now I want to know, what do you think about having Jenna Ortega for beyond Scream 6 and the character of Tara? Do you want to see her become the main final girl, as the article mentioned, and the lead over Sam Carpenter, Melissa Barrera's character? I think I've laid out the reasons here why I do, and I want to see what you think now. So leave your comments, theories, any ideas you have about Tara, Jenna Ortega in the future in the comments section below, so we can start to engage in a discussion. I want to hear what you have to say. I love hearing your guys' feedback and reading your comments. So please leave those now, and let's do it. Well, guys, that's going to be all for this update, but I will be back soon with more Scream 6 and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.